Come out smooth. I'm going to use a smaller tool in a bit right now.
All right, today we're going to bring some Dremel discs, and this one has a lot of options, if you guys can see. So the reason I got this is because I do a lot of 3D printing, and I need to do sanding. I hate sanding by hand. It takes a long time. So I end up getting something like this, a kit. All right, they got two different extenders here. They have plastic ones, and they have a shorter one and a longer one here. So if you have a different, maybe the smaller dreidel, you will have to use the smaller one, of course. But you got the larger one. You can set this up. Now, if you guys can see, this is Velcro on one end. So all the sandpapers that we get are all made for these kind of Velcro tie downs. All right, so if you're gonna do some sort of sanding on your system, or you have a smaller input, if you guys can see that, you have two options, and they both work on the same one. All right, so you could do either the smaller one or the larger one, and of course we are going to use the larger one because we are going to use a larger dreidel. They have this optional for the actual sponges part, because these actually have to tie down in there, if you guys can see that. Only these right here, the larger ones, the larger for buffing and stuff like that, you have to lock them in here in place. That's the only one. This is not Velcro here, if you guys can see. This one is a different attachment, so you get all the attachments, because these are the ones that you need to attach to this system here. This will be the durable one that you have to marry it to here. So today we're actually going to use a couple of the sandpapers, and that's what we're going to use. We're going to use the 80 grit to begin with. So
because I do a lot of sanding here, I do have the proper tools for this. So I'm going to show you guys. I got the larger one and the shorter. This actually extends. This is the old one I had in here. We're going to fit this one in here, right? We're going to have to sand down some of the edges here. All right, so wear a mask, of course, you know. Make sure you got the right tools too. Step on it slowly. Look at that. Works. Came out smooth on that part. I like that. Look at that. Now I'm going to use a different type, smaller one. But overall, very useful to get the largest parts out and smooth it out. Look at that. Did a good job. But I'm going to get the little corner ones, I'm going to get a smaller one right now. So, hope you guys enjoy this video.